Where?
Wow. Oh my gosh. I'm just sitting here. I see two shapes. I thought it was dogs out there swimming. It's a male and a female moose.
Mario, get the 600 lens.
Got it. I think we can get shots from the canoe. Get down to the canoe. Let's see if we can kayak out there. It's yours.
Go.
So right now there are two moose headed across the lake. We're gonna try to canoe out there and get some shots. Okay, undo the canoe. Oh, this is crazy. So Mario's up there, he's gonna set up the 600 lens, try to get some close shots. We're gonna head out there and see how close we can get. Man, this is gonna be awesome. Oh, paddles. Got him. I'll go up front. Austin, you stay in the back.
They say that Alaska is the last true frontier in North America, and if you've ever had the chance to step foot along its rivers, explore its vast forests, or encounter its majestic wildlife, then you certainly understand the truth in that statement.
One thing about tracking wolverines is there's always a good chance you're also going to find the grizzlies. And these tracks right here are probably only about 10 minutes old, and that means the bear is just ahead of us.
Haines, Alaska, located on the southern edge of the state, is what most consider to be a gateway to the true north. It's a very difficult location to film, so for the Brave Wilderness crew and I, this was lining up to be one of our wildest adventures yet. And on just our second day, we had an encounter with one of the most iconic species in Alaska.
Coyote, what are we doing?
We are rowing as fast as we can out on a Mosquito Lake to try to film two moose that are swimming across it.
So are moose good swimmers?
Yes, very good swimmers. Very good swimmers. We want to get close, but not too close because they could flip us out of the canoe. You definitely want to stay a safe distance from them, not to startle them, but close enough to get some cool shots.
The Alaska moose is considered to be the largest subspecies of moose in North America, with males tipping the scales close to 1,600 pounds and females weighing just over 1,000 pounds. They can be found all across the state, and it is estimated that there are over 200,000 of them in the wild.
We were told by the people that own the cabins we're staying in that they frequently see moose swimming across this body of water. We got home tonight from shooting, coyote spots, two heads swimming across the lake. Sure enough, we're trying to get as close as we can to these moose so we can show you what they look like.
200 yards in closing.
All right, one of them is definitely a male. I think we got a male and female couple here. All right, I got my first shot on them. There they are.
Moose typically do not have social bonds with one another unless they are siblings under the age of 1 year. So it is likely that these two juveniles are brother and sister.
Okay.
So we got
real slow moving up.
We got a male moose on the left that has velvet.
Okay, he's definitely spotted us.
Yeah, they're looking right at us and they're feeding.
And while males can be territorial during mating season, and females if they are still weaning their calves, in most cases, moose can be safely observed and admired from a safe distance of around 100 yards.
This is like the perfect opportunity to get close to a moose. Is this probably the safest way to do this?
This would be the safest way to get close to moose because they can't charge us. They're just going to kind of go about their business, eating all this vegetation that you have here in the lake. Right now they aren't too startled. Let's just kind of move up alongside of them.
As a natural defense, especially when in water, moose will often flee if they sense any potential danger. And while it wasn't our intention to disrupt them from feeding, they decided we had gotten close enough, and they trotted up and out of the water.
I always want to keep a safe distance. At any point in time, that male could turn around to protect the female. You see he's kind of staying in the back, letting her go first. That is either a juvenile male or one that's recently shed. You can see he's got the smaller antlers, still velvet on the antlers. That's pretty cool to see. You see they're actually touching shore now. You can see the back of the moose breaching there. Look at how big they are. They dwarf horses. Wow, are you able to get a tight shot?
Pretty tight. Oh
okay.
Man.
Wow, look at him go. Woo! That is incredible. Look at the strength of that animal. Boom, just like that, off into the reeds. Well, how awesome was that? Seeing moose swimming right through our backyards. I'm Coyote Peterson. Be brave. Stay wild. We'll see you on the next location. Man, that was the coolest thing that's happened this whole trip.
Being within 100 yards, we got the best shots we could, and with the rain steadily falling, we decided it was time to head back toward the cabin. The moose waited for us to get near shore, and then happily returned to the water, where they continued their feast of water plants. If you enjoyed this On Location episode, make sure to subscribe to the Brave Wilderness channel so you can join me and the crew on our next wild adventure.